What's going on YouTube, and welcome to another trade breakdown. My name is Tyler Trades, and today we took a trade on US 30 and gold and we lost. We took a minus 1.3% L today. It is what it is. I followed my trading plan. I followed all my confluences for the US 30 trade, so I'm happy with that one. With the gold one, yeah, that's another story. So anyways, let's dive straight into it. All right, analysis wise, if we're looking on US 30, again, I'm looking for my daily bias. What am I looking for? Long, shorts. So as you can see, if we go to the 4 hourly, we've got a break structure to the upside here and a second break structure to the upside here. So for me, two back-to-back breaks to the upside is, again, a change in sentiment. So for me, obviously we were, quite bearish here, trending downwards. Then we had one break to the upside, and this second break, this confirmation, for me, that's enough confirmation that price is looking to continue and push upwards. So yeah, this could be a breaker structure, and then some people might call this again change of character or vice versa. So my bias, I was looking for bias today. If we drop to the hourly, again, let's look at areas of interest, POIs. So again, this is kind of what I saw. Again, internally price was quite bullish pre US Open. So again, break structure to the upside here. Yeah, let me just go straight into it now. So again, if we drop into the lower time frame now, looking for my entry, any areas or confluences for entry. So as you can see here, around market open, so this is where the volatility kicked in. So again, just massive, like lots of volume pre-market. There was a buy setup like here on the 5 minute. However, I do not like entering around 230 because it's just so volatile. So yeah, anyways, like I said, wait for open to kind of happen. Once price, once it's like 9:30ish onwards, price again came all the way down here. So only broke down to the only broke structure to the downside once. For me, this is just one big liquidity grab. So again, swept all of this liquidity. Again, tapping into this, I think hourly order block. Or also price was in a 4 hourly order block. So if we go to the higher time frame, you can see that price is in this kind of like 4 hourly demand zone as well. So I was still very, confident that this would be a good buy setup. It's ticking all the boxes. Again, it's respecting this demand zone for now. So it broke to the upside. We had that little pullback, and then I entered just here. Again, it was I think I took a 50 pip stop loss because there was news today at 3 o'clock. And yeah, so basically what would happen is, so 3 UK time, so 10 a.m. EST. Anyways, yeah, so again, had that break up, we had that pullback, and then I entered before the candle closed. So again, just whilst the volume was pumping, I was already up kind of like 1%-ish. However, price drastically dropped. I didn't even get a chance to move my stops to break even. I wanted to, however, I felt like my entry as well wasn't ideal. Probably my stop loss wasn't covered. So that's one thing I could have worked on improving on this trade. Just because if you look at these big candle swings, it's like my stop loss is not covered. So that's one thing to mention that I'm going to take note of and obviously apply to my next trades to again make sure that my stop loss makes sense before I hit that buy or sell button. However, it did follow all my confluences. On another day, this would have smashed TP. It is what it is. Price reversed and just smashed my stop loss. And then again, I was looking for further buying confluences. However, price was continuing to be internally bearish. And again, it just started to break this order block and just kept going down, just kept tanking. I don't know. Maybe this is because, again, of what's happening with Trump and Zelensky. I have no idea, man. But basically, it seems that gold's pumping now and all these US stocks and stuff, indices just tanking. So it's just what it is. The best thing I'm trying to do for myself is not to think too much about it. I had my analysis, I had a plan, I stuck to that plan, and I should be at peace with it. Trying to understand why it didn't go right is pointless. Like, it's done now. So just have to come with an open mind, come tomorrow, be prepared. Just be accepting that again tomorrow you could lose this trade, and it just have to. It's a game of probabilities and good risk management. So as long as I'm taking like 1% ish like L's, I don't mind. Like the hard part is when you try and revenge trade and you take that second, third, fourth trade, and then you're like what, down 3-4%. That's when one day can literally mess you up, and that's what happens with loads of traders. So it is what it is. I'm happy with the trade. I followed all my confluences, and on another day it might have smashed TP. So that was the US 30 trade. If we head over to the gold chart again, this was just a silly gold trade I took. I didn't even stick to my plan. I don't know what I was thinking. So again, I think this price was quite like bearish. So if you can see loads of breaks to the downside, I see there was this break structure down here. So this is like a order block. I saw price tapped into like a hourly order block. Again, it had that big rejection. And again, on the higher time frame, it's kind of like creating these lower highs. So I was like, okay, let me just maybe take a little stab or entry at this. This was again 9 a.m. UK time, so quite early, like London session. And then yeah, if I drop to the lower time frame, again, I can see for me, this was just a massive bit of liquidity, you know, and again, price kind of took that out. We had a massive drop, so I was confident that price would keep tanking. So when we had that kind of pushback to the upside, we failed to break above this high. I was like, cool, price is going to continue downwards. So I entered here, my stop loss kind of covered at 30 pips. I was like, why not? Let me take a little stab at this. So I think I risked 0.5% on this trade. So again, it was 0.6% on the US 30 trade and 0.5% on this trade, or around that, give or take. Like maybe, sorry, 0.6, 0.7% on each trade. So I lost like 1.3% in total today. But anyways, yeah, so that was the trade. If we replay it, you can see, yeah, price did not want to break that level. Again, I entered early stupidly, and again, stop loss got hit. So the reason why I entered here was because my stop loss was covered, so 30 pips kind of worked. However, in hindsight, one thing I could have improved on, maybe wait for candle closure for further confirmation. But it is what it is. On another day again, you know, it might smash my TV. And then just, again, price just started to just keep rally on. So the bias today on both trades was wrong. Again, if we go back to the US 30 chart, a nice sell setup was here according to my strategy. So this could have been like literally a good sell setup here. So again, price tapping into like a, I think it was like a also an hourly order block, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, actually no. See, there was no hourly order block. So again, for me, the sell was invalid because it wasn't really tapping into any kind of like higher time frame order block. I mean, if we go to the 4 hourly, I think potentially you could say this kind of level here, a bit of resistance. You could argue that. However, for me, based off my strategy, I wasn't even looking for sells. So this is all in hindsight. Again, looking at price now. So you got a break structure down here. Again, order block formed. Got a bit of liquidity that's been swept. Break here, enter there. You could have taken like a short position, maybe like here, something like this, with these stops like around here before you put stop loss. Trade still might have taken you out at break even, just about, if you got to like a 1-to-1 here. So yeah, again, this could have been a good setup. You could have gone a 1-to-5 while from this trade, but realistically, I wasn't looking for sells. Again, this is all in hindsight. I think the worst thing I can do now is overanalyze and say to myself, oh, how can I not see the sell side? But no, I followed my plan. I followed my risk management. I followed my strategy. That is a win regardless. So that's what I'm trying to get better at, guys. You know, understanding that this is a game of patience. This is a game of probabilities, and you just have to let the odds play out and trust your edge. And that's what I'm trying to do. A bit annoying because I got my payout coming up on the 5th of March. So yeah, it's a little dent in that. However, come again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some more trade analysis for you guys, and it's on a brighter note and we get that W. But yeah, for now, that was the analysis, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you found this valuable. Let me know what else you want to see. I know this is a new channel, however, for now, I'm using this channel almost like my trade journal. I think it'll be good to look back on trades as well, how I thought in the moment emotionally. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been doing, just documenting my journey. And fingers crossed, we can get some profit off this 10k FTMO funded account. And then if not as well, I'm looking to start probably the next few days. I'm gonna buy a 100k challenge and look to pass that ASAP. So stay tuned for that journey too. But yeah, for now, it's been your boy Tyler. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next trade breakdown. Peace.